Is it recording? Yeah. It's recording. Elsie is actually, at the minute, currently just set this camera up. Haven't you? Give the camera a nod. So she's just set the camera up and we're currently at a flooring project. I'm not going to talk through yet because there's a lot of noise in the background, so we'll just take a look at what's going on here. They're actually just gluing at the moment, so we'll wait until the hoover's off. What do you think? Good? Okay. Well, she set the camera up. We're all good to go. She's going to do little bits of recording for me and we'll talk through the project in a minute. So first step is gluing, which we use the Bosick Fix A320 for that as well, guys. Right, all good?
Show me how to love. Maybe I'm going through a drought. You don't even have to do too much. You can turn me on with just a touch, baby. I look around since city's cold and empty. No one's around to judge me. I can see clearly when you're gone.
Okay, right, so basically I'm just going to talk you through some things to know about the Nouveau Basics carpet tile, which this is an off-cut, by the way. This is not the full sample, the full tile size, sorry. The full tile size is 50 by 50 centimetres. We stock these in our warehouse, which means that they are delivered next working day. Usually we would say order in boxes of 20 to 24, but we can split boxes for you guys if need be.
I'm trusting you on this. So. Okay. Alright, so this is the red. Which is really, really red.
And that's the grey. Lovely.
Yeah. Well, they already have a little bit of pattern, but I feel like I don't like that very geometric pattern like this. I feel like we need to go for something a little bit more organic. Which that's so gross one kind of. But it just looks so much better. It looks so much more natural. And it,
yeah, I agree. And then it carries you, because they're once she just said, she was like, I want energy. This is exactly. It's so industrial and mechanical. But yeah, so let's definitely make something for them that's warmer and can last a long time.
So obviously, I don't actually know how big this office is, but we have to move with something that's going to be similar to that red. They've got stairs as well.
Okay.
But I feel like obviously they've got a boardroom here or something.
Mm-hmm.
With the glass wall, so I feel like we might be better to put red in there.
Just have
yeah, maybe have this one as grey. But
what about border?
Well, I was thinking that too. But what if we didn't have a border, but maybe had because I just feel like that also looks a bit quite outdated.
Okay.
We need to bring in more.
We'll see what you think about price.
I feel like if we did a border, in not a regular border, maybe a rounded border a little bit, so it doesn't look, because when it's just
otherwise it's just super
it's just, I don't know. I feel like obviously if we were to go for Deso Grezzo or a similar kind of pattern tile, the rounded corners just work better with it as well.
Running out of time, 'cause I can see the sun light up the sky, so I hit the road in overdrive, baby. Oh, the city's cold and empty. No one's around to judge me. I can see clearly when you're gone. And I said, ooh, I'm blinded by the lights. No, I can't sleep until I feel your touch. I said, ooh,
Jordan is on his way, so he is going to do the site survey, and we are going to take the clients through some tile options. We brought some samples and some swatch books with us, and August will discuss with them a design. So nice group effort project here, potentially, fingers crossed.
So my name is August, by the way. This is Ella. I'm a designer, so I'm going to be talking a little bit more maybe about the colours and kind of potential design for the flooring.
Okay.
And Ella's going to be talking the rest.
Okay.
She's just looking up some documents that we can basically show you some images and whatnot.
Yeah.
Obviously, Adriana showed us around the place. From the images that you've sent over, I already seen that there's a stairwell, and I originally thought you should probably go for a darker grey. So for those, we brought in, I don't really know if you wanted a completely plain carpet tile, which would be something like that. These ones are a little bit warmer colours. You can also go for colder. Then you do have something a little bit busier, which would definitely hide the dirt much better. And then you've got something a little bit more textured, and something with a kinda in between.
Okay.
So each one of those we kind of brought in a lighter grey as well to possibly do a design, and a red as well, because I know that is your company colour.
Yeah.
So obviously it's quite bright reds. I don't think we would be putting in too much of them, but for example for the maybe boardroom, I would suggest probably using grey, and then kind of under the desk just creating a shape of a rug under the desk. But obviously when I create the visuals, you'll be able to see everything. You'll be able to walk through each room, look around it in 360 before we confirm everything. But we kind of want you, for you to go through these, maybe just see what you like, what you don't like for the beginning, and then give us any sort of feedback, and we can go from there.
So you're welcome to keep whatever we have here.
Yeah.
We also brought some swatch books of LVT options, just in case you wanted to potentially change the kitchenette area, but no problem if that's not what you're wanting to do. So exactly, these will also all in different like price points as well. So some would be a little bit dearer, and some, so we've brought some different options of you know where each lie.
Of course, yeah.
And then essentially we can then go away and August, well, she's the designer. She can create like proper 3D renders for you, so you can really walk through the space and imagine how it's going to be before we confirm on anything.
From my perspective, I'd like two practical things to observe. One is specifically that walk through up to here pretty much, and also the landing upstairs, that will have a higher risk of spillage, and you know,
of course.
So how we mitigate that is number one, and then probably even for the little cover that's left, we also have to go for a slightly darker color to kind of hide some of the, because the way it looks, we've probably done 3 or 4 times carpet flip, right?
Oh really?
Couple. Yeah.
Because also with the current carpet that you've got, it's all one, even though it's textured, it's
it's one colour. Yeah.
So the stains really do show up. Obviously, when you've got something that's got a bit more variation,
I think this is probably the
better.
best one, because this one is not even just 2 different colours. Each tile actually does have a pattern to it as well. Right. We'll show you some images of those. So
exactly.
They kind of got shapes on them already, so you wouldn't even be able to tell.
And then some of our tiles, I would need to double check on which ones they are, but they are made of like polypropylene, which is a type of nylon which literally like rejects staining.
Right.
So they're very, very good for staining, so you can clean very easily. Okay. So that's definitely an option.
Okay.
All of these, when we say these are our own brand, and some of them potentially are more budget friendly, it doesn't, they're all still highly durable carpet tiles. Yeah. Okay. So again, it will depend, and of course the more budget friendly ones might have like a 5-year guarantee or a 7-year guarantee, and that goes up to 15. So you are looking at some highly durable, caster chair rated, you know, strong carpet tiles. So what we brought you a varied selection, but we do house like all of the major suppliers and manufacturers in you know, in the flooring industry.
Yeah.
So really we can actually source you any carpet tile you'd like, which I appreciate doesn't necessarily narrow it down.
But just to let you know, I believe most of the ones that we've got here are within like 15-year warranty.
Okay.
Which are obviously targeted for busy commercial offices.
Yeah.
So
So they should be fine.
But for the visual wise, so this is kind of what you can get, like once we decide on what kind of products you like. But even then, if you want to see something else, we can easily switch it out, and I can give you some more options. And then you can walk around, so you'll be able to see around the office, all the different areas.
That's awesome visual.
Yeah.
That's good.
Sorry for my dirty screen. That's not very use it.
I'm not really used to using
that. You need the mouse. Sorry.
Yeah. But basically, so in the end, I can provide something like this, and then you know what it's actually going to look like.
And this is all free of charge.
Yeah.
So there can be, you know, some back and forth, and you can kind of potentially have a couple of different options, and you can put it in depending. But it might be quite nice to have like a little bit of design. I mean, were you thinking you want a different carpet tile along that corridor than in the main area? Or you want everything to be the same?
More like, you know, I always tend to. Well, I'd like to see how you would do it, for example. So if you go from that perspective, just so that you understand, when we designed the building 7.5 years ago, the main designer, he specifically visualized it as a more, and he even described it like Mercedes-Benz. If you've been to their area, it's 3 colors. I think it's silver, black, and grey. So very clean, not too much. That's why only in the main office only the chairs are red, and the rest is pretty much one color. Which there is this cleanliness, and so I get that. And he rejected use of too many colors on the carpet because it's a more confined spaces. But personally, I miss color. Yeah, okay. That's my but I can see his argument, and it's and it's correct. You know, it's in a large open office. It's easy to sort of use colors and and do lines and all sorts of things. But so. Yeah, do you want a more creative one where there's probably our color here and there? I like quirky stuff. Where you may add a tile or two, or I don't know, something that's it's a bit more out of the ordinary rather than just one plain carpet everywhere. Yeah. Okay. So I mean that's completely fine, because I can give you multiple different options at once as well. So then you can look through like 3 different designs. Either with the same carpet tiles or with different ones as well. But personally, I think that if you have, like, for example, the same grey carpet tile, and then you've got a red tile here and there, that's a little bit outdated these days. I feel like. But what I would try and do is probably kind of zone it out. So obviously, I saw the other office when you walk in. You've got quite a big area where there's nothing in there. Yeah, it'll be fine. So that area. Kitchen and our office. Oh yeah. The bit past the glass. Okay. Yeah. That is chipboard. Because they're the extended mezzanine. Yeah. Right. Okay. Okay. Yeah, Jordan will probably pull one up just to have a look, but it should be fine. And then, do you want us? Are you looking for uplift, lay and dispose, or are you going to uplift it yourselves or dispose it? Or do you want to keep the carpet tiles? No? So you're looking for the full job? Yeah. Fine. Walk in on job. Sorry? Kind of want to walk in next day and that's all done. Well, the fit we can work overnight as well. It will probably take more than a day, unfortunately. We understand, but well, unless it's all the weekend. It's true, we can work weekends, we can work overnight, so we can obviously fit around your schedule. We will also do our,
you guys can be working, and we do our best to completely not disturb you.
Yeah.
So, you know, probably with a main office where people are working will be done out of office hours, and then, you know, maybe
I think we can
arrange for people to work from home.
Yeah,
Day
I
or
think
two.
that's what we're gonna do. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, good. Lovely to meet you. Yeah.
Very
Looking
nice
forward
to meet
seeing your
you.
design work.
You're probably going to see us walking around.
Yeah, that's
very
fine.
close.
That's fine. Good. Thanks, Sarah.
lovely to meet you. Thank you so
too.
much.
Lovely to meet you.
Lovely to meet you. Here's my card.
Thank you.
If you want to get in touch.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Have a great day.
Every Friday, we have a lovely little perk at DCTUK, and we get free lunch.
My passion is eating free food.
Free lunch Fridays! And this is what it looks like in the London office.
We basically have a pick of everywhere, but it's harder than it looks. Does anyone have any suggestions, any ideas?
Yeah, because it's terrible weather outside today. So maybe not salad.
Gotta eat the lettuce. Just straight up eat the lettuce.
Pumpkin soup.
We could look for it.
We need like a nonna, like a local Italian
Pumpkin
woman.
katsu?
Actually, that would be delicious.
No,
We were just on to see Uber.
Uber Eats.
So this is the other thing. We use Uber Eats and Just Eat.
We'll look at Sri Lanka.
Maybe.
Hot pots or-
Oh yeah, that'd be good. Yeah, sure. That's it.
One of the challenges is that two of us
Oh,
are
I
gluten
just
free.
so zoomed in. Sorry.
Holy smokes, that was too close.
One of the challenges that we have is that two of us are gluten free, so that kind of narrows down some of the options. But
Yeah.
we find things that work.
And when John's here, the other challenge is that he never wants what we want.
Yeah. So there's always a second order regardless. so yeah, I think we can find something from here.
Yummy! Free lunch Fridays.
Hello everyone, that is the end of our weekly video. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and leave a like and comment on our YouTube or any of our social media. Thanks so much for watching. See you guys soon. Bye.